Hey Collective, I will be pulling messages for today for February 12th. I will be using the Sea Soul Journeys Oracle card deck. You can get this deck on Amazon. So I will be pulling messages for today for the collective for February 12th. Holy Spirit, what messages should the collective know for February 12th? What insights and messages should the collective be aware about for February 12th? What messages should be clarified for the collective for February 12th, Holy Spirit? Please give me clear, concise messages for the collective. Okay, so the first card out is Resilient. So it says, may your soul weather the storms. And it's kind of very interesting right now because there's a snowstorm. I mean, snow and water obviously don't correlate with one another, but it's just very interesting how there is a storm right now. And right now you could be going through a storm. You could be really resilient, minus the weather per se. That's just an analogy, but you could be going through a storm in your own life personally. Not everybody might know what you're going through, but there could be certain challenges that are happening in your life right now that you are going through, and you're going through it with grace. And Spirit wants you to know that you are gracefully going through it, even though it might not feel like that for you, and it may not look like that for you. You know, for the collective, you know, whoever this resonates with, basically Divine is saying that you are showing up very gracefully and you don't basically look like what you've gone through. So you have gone through so many challenges in your life, but maybe you don't look like it because of how you carry yourself, right? And Spirit wants you to continue doing that because, again, it's working out in your best favor and for your highest self, right? You might not feel like that, but that's how other people might view you right now in this current energy. They might see that you're very resilient during this circumstance, even though you might not have all the tools that you think you need, even though you have them. You know, you're showing up very, very strong to everybody right now. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but you are strong. You know, I want you to know that you're strong, right? So the next card says beauty. May you perceive nature's artistry afresh. So this could be beauty in life, beauty in nature, beauty within yourself, beauty in others, beauty of connection. So just looking at the beauty of life on a whole, looking in it as an introspection of life can be, you know, taken away. So you could be here today, gone tomorrow, and maybe you're just looking at life in a different view. Maybe as you're going through transformations and transforming, as you're leveling up and getting older, you're gracefully showing others how you perceive beauty differently, you know, to the world. So the world might look at beauty in one way, but maybe you look at beauty differently. You might not look at beauty like everybody else where it's the physical. Maybe you look at beauty more spiritual and mental, you know. So I'm not sure who that resonates with, but yeah, your views of beauty is probably really different, and that's what makes you different and unique to other people. So it says, reveal, may openness lead you to connection. So you being more open and revealing yourself to the world and to other people is allowing you to connect with other people who maybe think like you, act like you, do things like you. You know, it's like anime, for example. Like if you love anime and you love going to cosplay and I think it's Anacom, if I'm not mistaken. But if you like going to things of that, like those kind of shows and events, it's almost like you being in a room with people who don't get that, and then you go to like Comic-Con, for example, and then you see other people in like cosplay and you're like, whoa. Like this is amazing. Like where have you guys been all my life, right? That's like you finding your soul family. So that could be you right now, revealing yourself to other people who are just like you and finding your own soul tribe, and you know, basically attracting those people towards you so that you can have your own community of people who are just like you, right? Again, people might think you might be different and weird and awkward and whatever, but then again, it's like, that's fine. I might be weird and awkward to you, but that doesn't mean I'm weird and awkward to this group of people who accept me for who I am, right? Let me see what other messages come out for February 12th for you guys. What other messages should the collective know, Holy Spirit, for February 12th? What other messages should the collective know for February 12th, Holy Spirit? Okay, so the next card says free. May your soul sing freely. So the messages I'm getting for this card is maybe you are free. This symbolizes with a bird. Birds are free. They gracefully fly through the air freely, having that freedom, of being able to maneuver, go wherever they want to go, right? So right now you could be in an energy right now where you feel free because you're being able to reveal yourself to other people who are just like you, feeling free to know that you're attracting abundance. And abundance is not money. Abundance could be people. So you're attracting abundance of people who think like you and act like you and who are free just like you and who want to be free just like you maybe as well, just looking up to you, right? And so because of that, you could be someone who also sings freely. So you could be at work doing your job, you could be singing, dancing, or you could be just home and you could be singing and dancing. But music and singing, being able to sing and vocalize your voice, because maybe you're not able to say things to certain people because of how vibrant and diligent you are. You speak with your voice and you say what you mean what you say. You're very direct and probably really blunt, and it's showing other people how free you are with your freedom of speech as well. Being able to be free with yourself and just speaking upon what you believe is right and wrong and not having to, please other people. So that could be something that you feel free about as well, not having to people please other people anymore, So that could be significant. And having that feeling of being free is a really good feeling because it's almost like you don't owe anybody anything, right? So faith, it says, may trust steady your fears. So even if right now you're going through a situation that's really like unbalanced or very rocky, Spirit wants you to know that you must have faith, and having faith through the situation will allow you to be divinely guided through it. So right now, having faith going through the storms, right? So you could be going through a lot of storms, right? And you could be showing that you have a lot of faith and divinely seeing that you have a lot of faith because of that. So, that's confirmation for you guys as well. It's not going unnoticed. Maybe in the 3D it might feel like it's being unnoticed, but in the 5D realm, it's being noticed, right? They're watching and they see everything. So you're divinely protected and guided as well. So the next card is begin. It says, may you start as if you have already begun. So again, this could be going back to something that you love doing, a passion project, a hobby. Even if you feel like you might not have the experience or the knowledge, that you see other people that do the same thing that you do. So for example, crocheting. You could be someone who loves to do crocheting. It's not like you decided to crochet like as a class, like you went to school to crochet, to be like the best crocheter, right? It could just be something that you picked up a hobby. You realize that you like the hobby benefits you because it makes you feel good inside when you do something for other people, which is if you're crocheting like scarves or, you know, mittens, baby clothes, for example. So, you know, socks and hoodies, little headbands, things of that nature, and seeing people's reaction towards your creations. And then it's almost like, okay, well, if people like my creations and they see what I'm doing, I might as well, you know, put those creations out there and show other people and showcase it so they can see it. That's how you allow other people to see what you have, because just because you have something that is the same as everybody else, like crocheting, doesn't mean your style isn't different. Your vibe isn't different. Your everything might be different. And that's what might be attracting you to get other people towards you, is because you're just different. The way you carry yourself, your swag, your aura, everything is different. Okay? I'm just gonna pull one more card. Okay, even better. Two wanted to come out. So it says stretch. May you extend your reach. So again, going back to the, you know, having a crocheting business that you started as a hobby and then having to outsource yourself and, you know, put yourself out there so that people can see your, sorry, a car just, the horn just honked, so that's confirmation. So basically confirming what I'm saying is that you could be stretching yourself, pushing yourself out there, giving yourself out there so that other people can see your work and see your creativity and see how you know, share your gifts that other people can either look at, purchase, whatever, right? Leave comments about, or even just share it with other people so that they can also buy and purchase your stuff, right? And the last card is receive. So it says, may you know you are worthy of the gift. Okay? I would be lying to you if I didn't, you know, say what I was saying before. May you know you are worthy of the gift. Okay? Let that sink in. I just said the same thing not too long ago about the last messages. Let your energy stretch. Let it guide and let it get towards who it needs to get towards. You will attract the people that you're supposed to attract. Yes, not everybody's for everybody, but you will attract the people that you're meant to attract. And not only that, it's you giving your gift. So a gift could be anything. A gift could be you being able to crochet and sell and have people buy and, you know, word of mouth, give your business recognition. Or it could be a painting. You could be someone who paints a lot of emotional art, very, you know, intelligent, mind thinking pieces, you know, and that moves people in a certain way. You could be somebody who likes to draw. You know, you could be someone who draws and posts your, you know, drawings on Instagram or, you know, Facebook, wherever, on social media, right? Wherever, anywhere that's a social platform where you can put yourself out there. You could be putting yourself and thinking that you're not getting, you know, any feedback, but it takes time. That's for one. It definitely takes time. And two, patience, right? Three, you have to also understand that you might get the views and things like that, but you also want to make sure that you're attracting a group and a community of people that genuinely understand you, right? And you understand them, and there's also like a back and forth of communication of love, right? And guidance and things of that nature. So it could be anything. A gift could be anything. It could be even me also sharing spiritual gifts with you guys. That's a gift, okay? Me receiving messages so that I can give to you guys is a gift, right? So a gift could be anything. Take it how it resonates with you guys, right? But please take the messages, right, in a sense where if you do have a business or a passion project, I'm begging you to please start it, okay? Please start it. You'll never know what might happen until you start something. So never say never. Start it and see what happens. If it works, it works, right? But if it doesn't, it doesn't. But at the same time, you have to have that positive energy and put that energy out there that it will work, okay? So I do hope the messages resonate with you guys today. Please leave a comment down below. Like, and also share the video if you like. Please follow me on my TikTok as well. My TikTok is the same as my YouTube account name, Mysteriously Unique. But yeah, leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.